Welcome back to Newsday. Thank you for staying with us. Now we shift our attention to a competition which is still going on at the 21st National Sports Festival in Asaba, the Delta State capital. Tonobok Okowa is the chairman of Delta State Sports Council and co-chairman of the local organizing committee of the championship, and he joins us now. Good afternoon and welcome to Newsday, Mr. Okowa.
Good afternoon.
Wonderful. Let's get straight into it. We saw a beautiful opening ceremony that was led by the Vice President, and activities have been ongoing over the past couple of days. Can you give us a little bit of an update about how the National Sports Festival has been going?
Yeah, well, like you said, the opening ceremony was done on the 10th, and like we said, we're not going to postpone, so we kicked off on the 10th, and so far competitions have been going on in various facilities meant for the sports festival. Athletes are working hard, they are competing, so it's a good one. We're waiting for the medal tables to see what it's going to be like at the moment. That's the expectation of everyone.
Very good, Mr. Okowa. Now, are sports festival achieving objectives which they are set up generally in Nigeria? How relevant are they?
How relevant are the sports festival?
Yes.
Well, the sports festival, of course, you know, this is where we catch some other younger ones, and you see the athletes that are upcoming, and you know, you catch you see the standard of the ones that have already hit stardom, and well, definitely it's a competition. It's what we tag the Nigerian Olympics. So, and then of course, you know, the commercial benefits everywhere in Asaba. It's all crowded. People are selling. People are standing different shops in front of the stadium and outside the stadium, and all the hotels are fully booked. So the commercial benefits are there also.
Absolutely, and I understand Delta submitted a contingent of close to 1,000 athletes. Now, what does that look like, the build-up to this festival for youth development in the state?
Well, Delta, we have our athletes representing us in every sporting event here in the sports festival. So we have I think we have the largest contingent, and yeah, we have been training, preparing for this competition, and athletes are everywhere, working hard, and we'll see what they're going to do for us. Yeah. I just pray and hope that our hard work will be crowned by the medals.
Very good, Mr. Okowa. How would you assess people's response to this festival, which is taking place in your state so far? Already you alluded to the fact that the commercial benefit is, we're seeing that, but what about the general public regarding this festival?
Of course, from what happened in the opening ceremony, that will tell you, that will give you an answer to the question you asked now. People are happy. People are everywhere, happy coming into the stadium. The stadium is always full, not just the stadium, other facilities outside the stadium, very full. And yeah, the response is that they are catching fun. People are happy about it. And of course, you saw what happened in African Athletic Championship 2018. That's about the same thing we are seeing here. But I can even tell you that this seems to be a little more than what we had before. So the response from the people is that they are happy about the situation.
Oh, wonderful to hear that. Now, I know that there was an introduction of some new disciplines into the festival, including martial arts. And you've also referred to the medal board. I'm just curious as to know which of the sports you are most looking forward to and which ones you think Delta will be taking gold in.
It is difficult to tell you. like I said, we are competing in all the disciplines. We are competing in all. So I don't know which one will take. But I can tell you that we're already beginning to lead in the medal table, though. Well, I want to believe that later today, after the day's activities, after they have collated, they will bring out the main medal table, and then people will see where we are so far. But I think we're already leading in the medal table. And like we said, new disciplines were introduced in just about 3 weeks before the sports festival, and we are trying to manage the situation. And then a lot of athletes, we have to try to get more accommodation facilities for the people and all that. Well, let's see how it goes. A little complaint here and there, but we're still trying to attend to them quickly, manage it, and resolve the situation. But I think that I don't want to be jumpy here, but I can tell you that we do very well.
Very good, Mr. Okowa. Now, earlier on, you talked about young talents and developing them. So what plans is on beyond this festival for Delta to at least upgrade its new and sportsmen and women in terms of getting them to greater heights beyond the festival, you think?
We have been very used to doing that. One of the things that is troubling us right now in Delta State is that most of our athletes that we got from the youth games and all that we groomed, most of them are in school in the U.S. And because of that, exams are on, so they are not able to attend this National Sports Festival. That probably will count against us in our medal table. But we still have the younger ones that we already groomed that we're queuing up to represent us. And I believe that we'll still give a good fight. But the truth is, like we have always done, we'll catch them young, start grooming them here. They will be representing us in other competitions, from the youth game to under 20, and then different areas. And by the grace of God, we always try to have good welfare package for them to try to keep them together. A lot of them are on allowance. Some of them are employed here. And that will definitely help them. And we have the coaches too. We'll try to take care of the coaches and to keep them on. I don't know about other states, but I can only talk about Delta State.
All right. Now, we've seen a lot in the media about the official mascot for the National Sports Festival, which is Uzo, the eagle with an antelope body. Can you tell us a little bit more about Uzo?
Uzo, is it really Uzo or Ugo? I don't know how people are mentioning it. Ugo is eagle. Eagle soars high, of course you know that. And Nigerian, in Nigeria, you know how we treasure eagle. That's why we chose eagle. This is National Sports Festival. And then eagle soars high, and we believe that that is what we want, to get to the height, to get to the highest level of it. So that's what we can say. With antelope body, it's just a conjunction. Antelope runs very fast, and this is sports. You know how fast antelope can be when they are running. So the eagle that soars high with the antelope body, that's what we looked at and all that.
And in terms of the next sports festival, what would you say in terms of your wealth of experience in organizing this tournament in Delta State? What advice would you give to wherever this tournament will take place again?
Well, to try, from the experience of what we had, we did not have enough time to really prepare. You know, this is biannual. And when we took it up, we didn't even have up to 2 years to prepare. And you know, Delta State has never hosted National Sports Festival, so we did not have a lot of facilities. So most of our facilities, we had to start from scratch. So what I will tell the next person that is going to host is to start preparing on time so that they can beat the time. Because at a point we were under pressure, and I mean, you saw what happened and all that. So let them quickly start on time in preparation to get their facilities in order so that they don't suffer what we suffered with time. That is what I can tell them. And then see what we are doing so they could try as much as possible to surpass it.
All right, thank you for those words of wisdom, Mr. Tonobok Okowa, Chairman of the Delta State Sports Council and Co-Chairman of the Local Organizing Committee of the Championship. Have a lovely day.